Hello and welcome to the Fire Eating Dragons playthrough of Torment Tides of Numenera. Last time we just finished our first real combat. Now it's time to loot. I don't know about all of you, but I have a special beverage tonight. It's Captain and Coke. I hope you all have your own special beverage, whatever you like to drink. Even if it's water, go for it. I gotta take a sip. I made that pretty strong. Best part of action RPGs, or any RPGs at all, is looting, right? Isn't that why we play these games? Let's see here what we get. Alright, we get Shin. Is that money? Well, the value of a Shin is 1 Shin, so yeah, or 1 whatever the picture is. I'm guessing that's the money. No sounds by clicking on it. I can just take all. I want to see what these all are, though. A Waller. It's an oddity. This is a finely made armband, perhaps a bracelet for something. Oh, I can get details. Okay. It's made of ordinary. I almost said ornately. Golden metal. Ordinary golden metal. Okay. And encrusted with worthless gems. Okay, so the gems are worthless. Okay, so apparently in this future land, gems and gold, they're just everywhere. They're common. I guess one of the worlds must have had a way of just creating them on their own. If you focus your gaze on it for a few seconds, it disappears from sight and you can no longer be felt against the skin. It reappears as fast at its last location once no one is looking there. Wait. So, it disappears while you look at it. So, can you see it in your peripheral vision, or is it just imaginary? I don't know. Elytrated Force. Elytrated Force? Heals 3 points of my... Oh, that's good. That is good. That's a good consumable. That's like my main... That's one of the main resources here. I mean, I usually use Quickness, and my other... companion here usually uses intellect, but, you know, I guess someone's going to use might eventually. And a greatsword, which looks like it uses might, I guess, plus per effort applied, so I guess I can use different weapons. Now, 8 physical damage, I think that's a lot. It's a heavy melee weapon. I don't know what that means as far as, like, proficiencies. I know that I can't... Like, nobody can really get heavy melee weapons unless they're a glaive. I have no glaive, but I'm pretty sure, let me look in here, that I can just equip that even though I'm not proficient in heavy melee. I don't know what that translates to when it comes to hit chance, but I mean, my weapon does 2 physical damage. And yeah, I can add a lot of effort. I can add up to 3 effort, making it a plus 6 damage to make it get up to 8. But this greatsword does a base of 8, and effort can be applied for another plus 2 to a 10. So, is there like a chance to hit? Total modifiers plus 15. What happens if I do this? Total modifiers minus 15%. Okay, so I have like a 30% greater chance to hit. It might be worth making a glaive or having a glaive. I mean, that's... Heavy weapons do a lot more damage. I think I like the consistency. I mean, that's a lot of damage, though. 8 versus 2. 4 times the damage base without having to spend anything. Yeah, I'm going to have to find someone that can use this. Where's this go? I could just hold it. This is just held. I guess this is, like, it's worth a lot, though. 73, so I guess that's vendor trash. I never really liked the idea of vendor trash. I'm just like, just give me gold if you want me to have gold. Why spend inventory slots? Unless it actually does something. Even if it's a minor something. Let's say it's an expensive item that just does 1 minor thing. I want it to do something. Why is it just, why waste the art? I mean, you can't really waste art, but you know, like it's in the game. Add some flair to the game. Other than just being an item to sell. You know, even if it's just like this one character prefers gems to money or something. You know, there's got to be something in the game that oh wait. Oh, my experience really high here. Oh, hers not so much. It looks like another major encounter might tip me over the edge, might level me. Or what do they call it? Tiering? I'm tier 1. I'll be tier 2. Okay, let's finish looting here. I am taking forever with these Let's Plays. Let's see here. What do I have to do? I click on it, right? Do I have to... Okay. I guess I can't be standing right on it while I'm clicking on it. 3 money. Thick air snare. So I can... It will knock someone down. It's only active 1 round. Akin to how a seashell held to one's ear can bring forth the sound of a sea, merely holding this teal bulb-shaped this teal bulb-shaped flute device causes one's loose clothing and hair to flow about them as if affected by the ocean currents. Okay, interesting. So they're just kind of like, whoa. Upon blowing into the instrument, a violent pulse ripples forth as a swarm of nanites thick in the local atmosphere into a water-like consistency. I wonder what the practical use of that was. Shaped by the wheel. Okay. Alright, I'm understanding this world a little more. Like, there's all these weird oddities because once upon a time this did something. Like, maybe it was a component for a infinity pool, like a virtual infinity pool. But it's broken off now. And it's the 9th world, so now I can use it as a temporary, like, stun kind of thing. Just be like, now you're floating. And they won't expect it. Okay, this world's kind of interesting. There's just all these technologies from the past. Oh, I need another sip of my whiskey. Not whiskey, I forgot what I was drinking. That's rum. It's rum. I prefer whiskey, but rum's pretty good too, and that makes it super sweet. Okay, use item. I don't want to use the item. Okay, I'll pick up the item. Tutorial. Oh, it's a cipher. Okay, it triggers a powerful effect, but only can be used once. Wait a second, isn't this the thing that causes me to like take damage or something? Why would those be a one-time use? I have a lot to learn about this game. Ciphers. Wait a second, so something that could knock someone down for 1 round is something that can cause me to take damage? Am I understanding this right? I'm not sure I ever want to use ciphers in that case. This better be just a super weak cipher, I don't know. Ciphers in your cipher limit score display. Yeah, cipher limit score, that's what I was talking about. Take care not to accumulate more ciphers than your cipher limit or you'll experience some pleasant side effects. Yeah. I don't know about them. Maybe I don't like nanos. I thought I would, but maybe not. Encephalic Rush. Encephalic Rush. They have an interesting vocabulary range in this game. I like it. I think it's a good way to learn. Some of my more advanced vocabulary words I think I learned from various other RPGs. Dungeons & Dragons, a lot of the World of Darkness games had some words that challenged me. Yeah, it's just a great way to read a lot of interesting words, because, I mean, in a lot of stories, you really have to make it a gimmick in the storyline to come up with some interesting new turns of phrase, but in a role-playing world, it's 1,000 stories, so... there could be a whole section that has nothing to do with what you're doing, but it's something that could possibly be part of someone's story, and that will have this whole glossary of terms and exploration of world building that you don't normally get to in just a normal like reading a normal book. Although books, of course, are a great way to also learn. I recommend learning a vast multitude of ways, online, through actual formal education, but, you know, books and role-playing games, good route. I'll take that. And a buzzer. I believe she also has a buzzer. Let's look at that. Yes. Intellect. I'm still unsure how these stat pools work. Like, do I really just use them all? And then how do I get them back? I'm guessing resting? She only has 2 might. Wow, that is, that just seems so low. I mean, I've burnt my intellect down to 2, but... I am the jack of all trades here.
Yes.
Yes. Now, is there anywhere else to go? I can't play with those anymore. No, I don't think there is. I think there's only one place to go. Can I get over here? Oh, I can. Okay, I didn't see this. I thought that was impassable. Interact. I can interact with this door. The metal door is thick, heavy, and unmarked by time. Double rows of circular bumps run horizontally and vertically across its surface. It is firmly sealed. Examine it. The surface is infused with minuscule threads that are barely visible to the human eye. They only run in straight lines or right angles, and they seem to converge on the circular bumps. Upon closer inspection, you notice that each of the bumps is unique. Some have flat surfaces, others are actually many-sided polygons, and a few are marked by tiny apertures. Oh. Unfortunately, you don't see anything that resembles a knob, keyhole, or access device. You try touching both the flat panels of the door and the small bumps, but nothing happens. Knock on the door. You knock lightly at first, then harder. I guess I get frustrated. The door makes no sound at all, nor does it shudder or yield. There's no one home, dear. Oh, Cal. Hasn't been for thousands of years. One of my colleagues at the Order claims that she got inside, but I don't believe her. I guess I'll leave the door alone. Oh, there's something up here. Oh, money. Some more of that elutriated force. And some Encephic Rush, yeah. That's some good stuff. This device is collecting black goop from somewhere underwater and pumping it to a nearby spout. For apparently no purpose. Oh, this cable connected to a spout to the collection device. The nozzle looks like it may have been attached to another machine at one time. So that's something that I could have used in the combat, I think. So there's just stuff all over this world. Like, I think that's what definitely separates this from Fallout. In that post-apocalyptic world, it's desolate. And this world, it's just full of past worlds. Or at least in this city or whatever, wherever I am. I don't even know where this is. Yes, she says. I guess I can leave the area. I've got some money now. I don't know if it's a lot of money. I have no basis of comparison. What I have, like, over 100, though? I mean, if it's, like, D&D copper pieces, that's nothing. But if it's, like, D&D gold pieces, that's a decent amount of... decent chunk of change for my first level character. Or however that works in this game. Yeah, armored enemies, it's best to change up the damage type of my attacks. Okay. I wonder why that is. Like, I trust it. It just seems counterintuitive to me. It seems like I would just use the one type of damage that it's weak to or something. That's what I'm used to. Changing up types, that's interesting too. That's an interesting stat, or way to do it. Strategy, that is. Oh, tarot. Who are you? Oh, it really, like, focused right on this Otero character. Wind spins are off in the distant sea, sweeping between you and the boy. Oh, it's a boy. Look at that. It's small, yeah. Whistling up towards the peaks of Sagus Cliffs. He glances at you, then at the crowds at the plaza beyond. He appears to be looking for someone. Oh, I'll help you out, boy. Did I just lag out? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did just log out. What do you know? Huh. Saw you wandering down by the reef, he says. So this kid was watching me, huh? Did you get to that star before the others did? Oh, okay. He glances back at your face and grins. Guess not. That ain't a face that's found good pick. Don't be rude, boy. There was nothing down there to find. I was the falling star. I'm not sure I want to be telling people that. I'm going to ask this question. A lot of people want to look for the star, did they? Blue tide. Oh, I don't know what blue tide is. No, not too many. Gotta be a carker to go down to the reef. That place is haunted. Haunted, huh? But despite... I thought I was going for, what, silver? I guess blue's a good one, too. I don't know. I don't know which ones are the good tides or the bad tides. From my understanding, I mean, that's a little bit subjective, but... I don't know. I think blue might be clever or something. I don't know. Look, he says, running his hand over his stubbled scalp. Oh, his head's been shaved. Okay. You hide it well, but I can tell you're new here. I ain't trying to offend you, but I don't like leaving folk new to say, oh, Sagus is where we are. On their own. If you have questions about the city or Circus Minor in particular, Circus Minor, I have a lot of questions. I'll answer them free charge. Oh, good, because I'm not sure if I have a lot of money or not. Of course. It looks like you already have a guide. Oh, he knows her. Calistigi. I really need clarification on pronunciation. Is it Calistigi? Calistigi? You know what? I'm not sure. But she replies, "Hello, dear. Otero knows this city better than almost anyone. But it's quite unlike him to give anything away for free, let alone, oh, terribly valuable advice. Do take him up on his offer. Or should I? Maybe he asked me in the manner that I asked him the question to evade what our true motivations are. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of that in this game. So taking him up on his offer might be giving him some information about myself based on the questions that I asked. It's an old technique. It's an old technique. Say, hey, you got some questions, and you listen to their questions, and you know what their motivation is. You don't have to ask them questions. Nice of you to say, Otero says, eyeing you. Well, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? He's trying to find out something about me. So I'll just ask specifically about him. Do you live here? Of course, I'm probably reading way too much into this. It's probably just, this is the beginning of the game, and he's just going to give me some information. But this would be a great chance, storytelling-wise, to introduce something like that, like planting the seeds early. I might be giving them too much credit. That's something that the original Planescape Torment did very well, is the people that you meet at first, get to know, then later on feel they're inconsequential, actually played a huge role in the story as everything starts to actually fully unfold. It's sort of a masterful piece of storytelling. I recommend it. I'll probably do that Let's Play fairly soon if I can get this one done, which, you know, we're still in the starting zone, so walls are nice, but they keep you in one place. I like to move around, explore. You don't have a home. I'm going to press him on this issue. I don't need one. I carry my life with me. He pats his bags. Do I want to say these things? Where's the Order of Truth? So we're in Circus Minor now. What can you tell me about this city? I'm not sure I want to ask him either of these questions. Where can I find sleep? That should be fair. The cult of the Changing God might let you sleep at their camp, or you can try Tranquility's Rest at Caravanserai. Okay, now. So we're in Circus Minor now? Yeah, the heart of the city. The levies and politicians all No, that's a nice contraction. Politicians all tell you that Government Square is the center of Sega's cliffs, but they're not thinking right. He spreads his hands, framing the plaza. When folks come to Segas, they come here. They talk and trade, flirt and fight, tell stories. Everyone who comes here leaves different. His hands fall. It feels like this is written by someone that did like staging, like a theater or movie set staging, because the descriptions seem to be more on the action than the words themselves. The words themselves seem to be a lot of local jargon, but he frames his hands. He uses his hands to frame the plaza. Here, this place, and then dramatically his hands fall. Anyway, what do you want to know? You know, it's. I'm not saying it's poorly written. I mean, it's very well written, but it's interesting, analyzing the techniques, the storytelling techniques here. I wonder, you know, the directions are grayed out, whereas the actual spoken text is white. I'm wondering if a lot of players, like my initial reaction is to just ignore the grayed out text. Just like read what they're saying, who cares how they're gesturing. But I'm thinking that this game might have a lot to do with subtle hints and the descriptions of what they're acting, like if they look nervous or if they're very grandiose, might tell me more than what they're actually saying. Kind of like real life. Well, not descriptions of what they're doing, but actually experiencing what people are doing. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have that high quality of acting, or, you know, the little miniature figures don't do these expressions. That would be interesting, though, if they just had his arms raised up and he framed the plaza as I got to that part or something. Actually, I'd appreciate more if more of this was spoken. I'm going back to Witcher 3. A lot of Witcher 3 was voiced. Like, if this game was Witcher 3, they would have hired a voice actor to say all of this. And even when I click an option, you would do it. It seems this game has about the same amounts, at least percentage-wise, of voice acting as Torment did, but Torment's a game from 1999. It seems like voice acting would be the way to go nowadays. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool to have that retro feel, but I mean, you can tell from this game it's using like best of the line technology and just a different world, so that they're not afraid to make it different. You know, it's like the whole Planescape Torment being the spiritual predecessor to this game. I think that's just framing the idea of me being the last cast-off. I had to remember what that name. It's not one that sticks with you. The Torment name was the Nameless One, because you wake up without a memory. Being called the last cast-off, like Nameless Alone, it's like, yeah, you're born without. Yeah, I mean, not born, but you woke up without a memory. That's easy. You know, I have no name. I am the Nameless One. The last cast-off really relates to something in this world, because I'm the cast off of the previous changing god. Even in context, that seems a little clunky. Not a lot of clunky. It's a lot of clunky out of context, but you know, I gotta roll with it. Maybe it'll grow on me. Hopefully it does. The last cast off. I don't think I would call myself that very much. I'd be the newborn person. I don't care that it cast me off. I'd be the Genesis. Maybe I'm the Omega. You know, like maybe I'm the last. Like I'll figure out a way to kill him if he's the master bad guy of this game or whatnot, or just simply give myself my own identity. Maybe I do. Maybe that's a quest in the game. I don't know. Maybe I should stop ranting and continue on with this one conversation, since you know we're deep into this Let's Play already. What do I want to know? What happened? What's happening on that stage? An execution. Of course. Oh man, this harkens back to a whole Planescape Torment. There's a scene with they're selling slaves basically, and you have to rescue someone. I bet I have to rescue someone from execution here. Because that's what the stage reminds me of, with just the way they're standing. Okay. It'll be going on for a few days yet. A few days. Okay, so that's their excuse for why they're just standing there and not just proceeding while I'm standing here talking to you. All those folks think they'll learn great truths from the nightmares of a dying man. It's not worth my time, but it might be worth yours if you haven't seen one before. Hint, hint, there's a quest there. Anyone here around here know how to fix Okay, I'm just letting him know everything now. Scanning the plaza. Prada, that's the bug lady in the market. It's is pretty good with machines. You might ask her for advice. Otherwise, you'll want to visit the foreman from the underbelly. They might be able to fix it if they could stop fighting long enough. Okay. What are you doing here anyway? That's what I really want to know. Just got back from scrounging. You lying. I'm here trading salvo for supplies before I start again. Enjoying the sights, you know. He's lying. You can't help but to notice. Up. He doesn't seem to be enjoying himself. He looks downright unhappy, guilty even. Who are you looking for? He flinches and glares at you. At first, it seems like he's not going to answer. He's looking for me, isn't he? A girl I met a while back, he says at last, looking away. This is a good bluff. He's looking for me. She was new in town like you. I'm just wondering what happened to her, if she's okay. Or this is just a simple early quest. I think this would be better if he was looking for me, but it might just be a simple little quest. What's happening on stage? Complex machinery. I want to ask him something else. Wait, if I can't ask him... there's not even an option here. I think he's just evading me. I think he was looking for me. I guess I'll simply ask him about the cult addendum. Fall into the earth. Okay, well, you're not going to be able to miss them. Okay, I guess it's good to ask this guy things. What do you want with the Harkers anyway? They owe something? Yes, I'm the changing god. Well, I'm not. Or am I? How's that work? Am I technically the changing god? I think I just need to ask them questions. Fair enough. I bet if I said that I'm the changing god, that would give me a tide. Where's the Order of Truth? Tell me about the city. Oh, okay, this just appeared. There's also the Reef of the Fallen Worlds. Okay, so you can tell me about all these different places. Tell me about the Reef of Fallen Worlds. Only carvers, slavers, bullies, and diggers desperate to scrounge go there. And you, of course. Besides, folks will think it's haunted by ghosts from previous worlds. And I've seen enough down there to agree with them. But you don't need me telling you, like, what it's like. You're lucky you didn't get robbed back there or worse. I'll tell him the truth. Someone named Quarrel robbed us. He did. Scrambled up those steps to the sea itself after him. Yeah, I don't see a reason to lie. I want to know about the Caravanserai. That's the port. Okay. Plenty to see right here. Don't know why people insist on leaving. So the ships can take us to foreign lands. What's the cliff's edge? Damn dangerous place to live. It's probably a place I'm gonna have to go then. Actually, all these places are obviously places I have to go, otherwise I wouldn't be asking him these questions. Folks build their houses out on the ledge over the sea, and everyone gets upset when one of them falls. I hear it's been getting worse lately. Watch your feet up there. Okay. Tell me about the underbelly. Huh, I wonder what the underbelly is. Imagine an underground place where a city sends everyone they don't like. Cannibal cultists, mutants, I wonder what a carker is, and thugs. Now it'll stink like burning metal and cooking meat. That's the underbelly. Sounds like my kind of place. I like to party. You mentioned Government Square. I did. Bet you can guess what's up there. What's in Government Square? Really? You want me to lay this out? Fine. The government. The government is in Government Square. Well, what kind of government is it? Is it constitutional democracy? Is it, you know... Sorry, I forgot what's in a Government Square. Can you remind me? The government. I guess he doesn't like talking about the government. Other things, too, but most of the... Other things? Well, tell me what the other things are. I want to hear about something else. And obviously, when I ask someone to hear about something else, my next part of my speech is saying farewell. See you around.
In an instant.
Okay. Can I do... Now, is there a different color for people who have interesting things to say and people who don't have interesting things to...
Go.
Now, this one... Oh, is that glowing over... No, it's just the background that's glowing. Behold, 3 ancient spirits await in the dark. One will laugh, one will bellow. Okay, so this is some sort of... That's a seer. Okay. Now... Unmoved woman, spectator. So those are generic. Horrified man, traveler. Horrified man. I might have to talk to the horrified man. Tibber. Excited man. Excited man. Levy. Who's Levy? Oh, there's 2 people named Levy. Yin, the overseer. You know what? That conversation with the boy, I definitely took a lot of time out, but I'm gonna have to cut it here. I like to make short videos. Give me some idea of how you like the pace. Do you like a lot of this banter and commentary? Would you prefer if I just like moved forward? I mean, really all I did was pick up loot and talk to this kid this session. But that will do for now. I'm the fire-eating dragon. See you next video. I guess we dawdle and delay. I thought we were on a mission, but that's for next time. Bye.